Hey, sweetie. So this message here is for when you're much older. I'd say 15 at the earliest, maybe 25. If you're looking at this message now and you're younger, if you're 10 or you're 12, I really want to say, I think you're too young. I don't think you should hear this message. Maybe you just found it. If you're not 15 and feeling strong, if you're not 18 and curious, stop here and look when you're ready. Okay? Look when you're strong. Look when you're curious. Okay? Can we make that deal? I want to make sure this message is here for you. I want you to wait. Can you do that? Okay, so we had a bad day yesterday, hon. January 4th, 2021. It's a bad day for you and me. I feel like I've been pushed out of your life on purpose for a year. Truth is, I don't think I've been allowed in your life since the start. And I have used all of the resources I have. I mean, my patience, my strength, my love, to stay here with you, to be here with you, to be your father. And yesterday, January 4th, just continued this. And it really kept pushing me out of your life. And I will stay in your life. When you see this, it's going to be over 10 years from now. I do not know how you will feel. I do not know what you will think. And I am here for you. And I will always be here. And I don't know if it'll be this apartment, okay? But here for you. And here for you. And so there's going to be questions in your life at some point. And you might need to hear information not only from your mother. And I don't know how you will feel about information from your father. I am always here. I will answer anything you need to know. And the version of events from your two parents is going to be very different. And to be honest, when I face your mother's version of events, reality falls apart. So, you may not want to be between those two viewpoints. You may not know my viewpoint. You probably will have never heard it. So, here's the smartest thing that I can do. There's some people who've been on this journey the whole way, and they know how much and how fully I have had to fight to stay in your life, and how committed I am to being your parent, your father. I want to be so much of your life. So I want to let you know who those people are. But here's the best way I can say this about being part of your life. We're going to open this gift tomorrow. I got you a bed. I've really been waiting to show it to you. These little penguins. Because there's a little penguin book we read that you really, really like, where the little penguin baby has a mama and a papa. And the papa takes care of the penguin baby quite a lot. When the mama goes off to get food, the papa takes care of the baby. And when the papa goes off to get food, the mama takes care of the baby. And the papa takes care of the egg, like I took care of you when you were young. So these were your little penguin sheets, because I thought this was going to be your bed in one of your 2 houses. This is what I asked for, and this is what I hoped for, and this is what I dreamed of for us. I thought it was what we all needed. I thought it's what you've asked me. You've shown me with your Lego games, you've said it with your words, that you have a mama and a papa, and you love having 2 houses, and you love your mama and your papa, and you wanted to have a Marlie papa house, and you wanted to have a summer food hoozle, a house where you and mama live. So I thought this was going to be your bed in one of your 2 houses. And you would have both of your parents in your life. And you would have both of these houses as your home. That's not what happened yesterday. Right now, this will be your every second weekend bed, and that's going to take some time to get there. And Marlie, hon, I'm scared of where this train ride will take us. Because things keep getting pushed through entirely against my will. And I have said and done everything I humanly can in the most calm, reasonable, cooperative, respectful, meaningful ways. And it simply doesn't matter. It hasn't mattered to the system. It hasn't mattered to the other adult forcing these decisions through. So, we still will open your bed tomorrow. I have some paper here to wrap it up. And I'm excited that we're going to have a little more time with each other each month. And this will be your every second weekend bed. And because I begged, it will also be your every second Wednesday bed. I'm really happy that I asked and asked and asked and begged for it. And so every second Wednesday is our special day. And every second weekend, this can be your second home. And we're going to work with that. We're going to try and make that work. And so, like I said, I'm frightened. I don't know how you'll think and what you'll think in 10 years, in 15 years. I don't know what you'll have been told. I've heard what's being said, and it's not true. And let's deal with that when we get there. And if you're tired of being between Mama's version and Papa's version, if you've never been between Mama's and Papa's version, or if you've just encountered it and it's scary, I agree. It's been a terrible place to be. And I don't want you to be there. This is why I asked you at the start of the video to wait until you're strong and curious. So, my best idea. There are some people who've been along on this journey and seen it from the sidelines. You should talk to them. One of them is benjamincorns. Ben Corns. He's actually your godfather. He was there at our wedding celebrations that were also your first birthday and sort of a baptism. And Ben Corns was my kubaros, which makes him your godfather. You have a godfather. Ben Corns. Corn like the thing you eat, corns. C-O-R-N-S. Right now his email is something like benjamin@execs.com, and he's on Facebook, and he's a friend of mine, and I don't know what technology is going to be a popular one in 10 to 15 years. You can ask my brother, your uncle, Robert Wighton, spelled the same way as Wighton. W-I-G-H-T-O-N. He knows what's going on. You can talk to Robert Wighton you can talk to his wife, your aunt, Shanna.wighton, Shanna. They live in Victoria, British Columbia. Benjamincorns right now lives in Vancouver, British Columbia. A great person to talk to is Adam O'Neill. He's my best and closest friend. He's really your uncle. There's pictures of you lying on his chest, playing with him. He's the biggest, cuddliest teddy bear you'll ever meet in your life, and he's the safest person on this planet to talk to. I mean that. So, Adam O'Neill. His wife, Laura O'Neill, as well, has been along on the ride. But Adam's a great person to talk to, maybe the first person to talk to. His last name is spelled O, and then an apostrophe. O, apostrophe, N, E, I, L, L. Adam O'Neill. I'm pretty certain he has an email like adam.o'neill without the apostrophe at gmail.com. It could also just be adamo'neill@gmail.com, but I'm fairly certain. adam.oneill @gmail.com. 15 years from now, who knows? He's on Facebook, but I expect that email will work. And another very close friend who's watched this thing top to bottom was trying to help me even before the problems really began. His name's jpkerrie. He's a doctor. Dr. Jeff P. Carey. The P's for Patrick. Jeffrey. It's a funny name. There's lots of ways to spell it. We call him Jeff, J-E-F-F. Of course you know this. I'm spelling it like, because we don't speak much English right now. You know English. J-E-J. That one. J-E-F-F. P for Patrick, and his last name Carey. I'm pretty sure this is all part of his email. His last name Carey, it's an Irish name, good fella. K-E-R-R-I-E. Right now he has an email that is jeffpcarrie, all one word, @gmail.com. He lives between Vancouver and Victoria, British Columbia. Right now, Adam's 40, Ben's 39, Jeff's 43 years old. It's 2021. If that's information that helps, you now have the math to know how old they are, where they live. Dr. Jeff Patrick Carey has worked at Vancouver General Hospital and also at Victoria's main hospital, which, brain, I remember where it is, and it has a name that starts with an M. It's in Oak Bay. I think he's also worked at Victoria General, but that one's sort of Jubilee, something like St. Margaret's or something, but that's not right. But in any case, he worked in the hospital system and definitely at Vancouver General. Ben Corns is an actor. Maybe he'll be famous or at least known by the time you see this. His wife, Caitlin Williams, has just become the artistic director of a theater in Vancouver. Caitlin, K-A-I-T-L-I-N. Last name Williams, W-I-L-L-I-A-M-S. She should be a personality that you can find. Publicly, I mean. From Caitlin, you can always find Ben. From Ben, you can find all these people. And of course, hon, you can just ask me. Ask me what you need, okay? I want to emphasize the what you need. Being a teenager is always tough. Sorry if that makes it sound small. What I'm trying to say is everybody has a tough time with their families as a teenager. And I'm guessing, based off of nothing, that there may be some difficulties for you. So I take that information just to say, I don't know what state you're going to be in, what your feelings are going to be in, what your needs and interests are going to be if you see this between 15 and 20. Between 20 and 25, stereotypically, people are digging more into their roots, trying to find out sources, where they come from, who they come from, what made them who they are. If that's when you're watching this, same thing. you can ask me about your needs, your curiosities, what you're trying to find. And if for some reason it's hard to ask me or your mother, well, that's why this video is here. You can ask Ben, Caitlin, Adam, Laura, Jeff, my brother, your uncle Robert, his wife, your aunt Shanna. Those are all good places to start. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'm happy we have your bed. And tomorrow we get to open it up. And I am so delighted every day you get to be here. See you soon, sweetie. Bye.